Ian, first league defeat as Colville manager here at Halesowen. Just give us your thoughts after watching that.
Yeah, disappointed to lose the game. There's a bit of a pattern to this now with the interviews. We started the game well. Again, we had good possession of the ball. We played some nice football. We moved the opposition around quite a bit. But then when we did get in the final third, like we've had in previous games, we just, either huffed and puffed or lacked a little bit of quality. Well, not lacked a little bit, lacked the sufficient quality to either get the ball across the face of goal with the quality required, or pull it back properly, or whatever it might be. And we didn't really damage the opposition in the first half. And we've given the ball away unnecessarily, on the stroke of half time, when we're probably, without, even though we said we haven't troubled the goal enough, we've certainly been comfortable in the game. And then we got done on a sucker punch and we found ourselves 1-0 down at half time, which was disappointing. Yeah,
does that kind of kill us? Because at 1,100 fans here, and at half time we were about to tweet out, we've kept them pretty quiet for how many that were here, and then we get sucker punched. Do you think we ever really recovered from that goal on the 46th minute?
Well, the way the goals have gone in today, if you look at the minutes that the goals have gone in, then the answer would be no. We've come out in the second half and had a bit of a go. I don't think either side was the better team in the first maybe 20 minutes of the second half. I wouldn't say they really got us on the back foot with any kind of quality either. But we tried to sort of stay in the game, but then, we just get done with what they'd call a good goal from their perspective. The lads just bought a ticket and had a shot, and it was a good strike. It's gone in the bottom corner. And that was perhaps what we were lacking today, somebody that was prepared to just take the ball by the horns and threaten the goal.
Yeah, just, no matter what personnel you put up there, just looks a little bit hard work at the minute, and we need one to going off someone's rear end or something like that, don't we? A little bit of luck, and we got it too late with a Luke goal and Elliot headed in. But what's the message in there? I know you were in there probably for longer than you have been in any other game in charge. I know it's your first defeat, but without going into too much detail, can you share any insights in what you said to the lads after the game?
I think it's probably plain to see that if you're a fan or you're a staff member on the sideline, if you understand football to a reasonable level, where we're at the minute is we play good football, we build out from the back very well, we play through the thirds, we get through and we get opportunities in the final third, but we do lack quality, we lack a little bit of penetration in the final third at the minute, and I think that's probably why we're not looking like we're scoring enough goals. So we just had a little bit of a chat about it. Putting it in perspective, it's my first league defeat in a month, I think, since we've been here. So you could argue that we're doing okay, but I don't want to do okay. I want to do better than that, and I want the players to share that hunger and desire to do better than we've done today. And I think Halesowen would probably feel they deserve to win today, because I think they wanted to win a little bit more than us, which disappoints me.
And we've obviously in previous years been at the top, and this season right from the word go, when we lost 4-2 at Stourbridge on the opening day, I don't think we've ever really been above 8th place. Do you think that's taken its toll on a group of players that have been used to being up there, that you've then kind of inherited in 10th, 11th place, and kind of not beating around the bush? Today looked like a mid-table game, didn't it?
Yeah, and to be honest, we look like a mid-table team at the minute. I'm not going to shy away from it. We like I said, we there's a reason that the club's mid-table, and today is testament to it. We didn't do enough to beat Halesowen, who, with respect, they're obviously above us, and good luck to them. But if we'd have been beaten today by, a team that's maybe just ripped us apart with really good football, or a team that's, however they play, they've just been far too much for us, I think sometimes you have to hold your hands up and say, okay, we've been beaten fair and square today. But I was just disappointed with the way we've just probably lacked a little bit of character at times, and maybe accepted being beat 2-1, and I'm not prepared to accept that, and over a period of time we'll do something about it and get it right. But the players are going to have to come to the party now, and I think the time has now come where I think they understand how we operate and how we work. And yes, we just be sort of make no bones about it. We've just had a little chat in there in terms of if you're playing for Colville Town, you've got to come to the party, and you've got to play well every week, and you've got to give a 10 out of 10 in terms of effort as an absolute minimum.
We return back at home. We've only won one league game at home since November, which was your first game in charge against Hitchin. 2 back-to-back home games, and like you just said, a chance for the players to put things right back in front of our home fans on Tuesday and Saturday.
Yeah, and that's what we've got to do. You know, every team we play against in this league, you know, I think we've said it before, there's no team in this league that's given up the ghost. You know, even the teams that are down the bottom end of the league, they're taking points off lots of teams. So, you know, nobody has become an easy target or an easy game, and we won't get an easy game between now and the end of the season. We won't get one. So we have to be ready to, you know, dust ourselves down, ready to just accept the fact that unfortunately we've been beaten today and it's disappointing. But if you have got any character in your team and you have got any character as an individual player, what you will do is spend the next few days trying to get yourself right, so that when you do come Tuesday, if you're selected, you know, you are that 10 out of 10 in terms of effort and attitude and desire, and that will give us a chance on Tuesday night. And if we play better and we get a little bit of luck at the right times, and we are, you know, we perhaps show a bit more quality in the final third, that seems to become a pattern at the moment, then it will give us a chance on Tuesday. But we've got to do that. We've got to do that as a minimum.